Welcome back to Aether. This is week 188, day 1, beginning of Astronomy season as well as Wind and Wind and Earth season. So I'll go over the themes for this week. They're very similar to last week's, except, some changes because it's not water anymore. Regan is the bonus unit this week, so summoner support for her. Plumeria. Ike, I like using Ike. Turned out to be a pretty good get, so especially because he can run no follow-up and also disrupt at the same time. Altina on this team, deflect missile Fjord, and flame for, of course, damage reduction. For this team, we have Claude. Claude, who will be in a banner soon. Blaze Session, as well as Erica, and 3 dancers. This team is the same thing. This was the one that had Marth last week, but of course Marth is fire and he cannot be used this, so we're also gonna use Ike on this team. But this team has deflect magic on Fjord, and it has Bride of Fjord for support. This team I did run last week is Corin, Fjord, Ashera, Thor, and I also run this team, the Fjord Does It All team. It's pretty fun to use. I like using it. Let's get started. Hold on. I need to put actual buildings on offense, at the very least, the necessary buildings. All right, there we go. Okay, Tivern, double Tivern. Tivern, he's refined, which this ones don't have. It's a little more threatening. Double Dancer, somehow corner gatekeeper for whatever reason they want him there. They destroyed the armor school, which is like whatever. So who do we go with? We could go with Ike. I should be able to deal with Tivern pretty easily. Problem with this is, of course, there's a dancer with Raisin, and there are traps that are a little annoying to try to get through. Tanking is a little safer on a team like this. Omni tanking with Fjord, I don't know, not necessarily the best. I think we'll go with either this team or the other team. The other team has Bride of Fjord. Guess I should have, like, this is the only thing that has Elamine, and she can of course stop Douma from destroying things. I don't think she can stop Beast from transforming though. I think we'll go with this team.
It's time.
Let's do it!
We do have a fence, so we're gonna make good use of it by testing that one trap that's like right there before I can go over, because this Tivern goes 1, 2, 3, so he can reach, and we want him to reach. So we want this trap right here.
We're off!
And we need flame support for that. To get him basically out of danger. This Tivern is 1, 2, 3, 4. So once I cannot be here either. So where can I go to not eat that trap, of course? I guess we can go like this. I can reposition you and come back, and then he can just get himself back to in place. And because of fence, I should be fine. Yeah, I think that's a safer bet. We won't be needing Fjorm so much. I mean, Gatekeeper's the only range in it.
I won't lose. Sounds weird. Away we go. I'll do it. Of course.
With utter certainty.
All right. So we're gonna plug Ike over here.
We're off.
They don't have any dual heroes, so I'm free to use my dual skill.
It's time.
Let's do it. Is something afoot?
We'll go flame right here. Go flame right here for a second, just to the
Close your eyes. Of course.
debuff.
You have my trust.
Yes? Over here? Lady Niffle.
Oh, their dancer is the 7th unit. Alright, bye Tivern. Calm down, Tivern.
Just like father.
Alright,
This should be fun.
We're off.
wings, right? Yeah, wings. Does that matter in how? Not really. You could only go here next to her.
Sounds weird.
There's a healing tower, so I kind of just wanna see if this is a real
This should
trap
be
or
fun.
not. That's basically what I'm doing.
Away we go.
Consider it done.
I'll protect you. Yeah,
You have my trust.
why not?
With utter certainty.
Yeah, that hits pretty hard, but we do heal nearly all of it. We should heal all of it.
Just like father.
Not quite all of it.
We're off. I'm right behind you.
Just like father.
Consider it done.
Close your eyes.
This should be fun.
Take a Douma.
Mike.
Here I go.
Me too.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Of course. I won't lose. Is something afoot? Yes?
You have my trust.
Lady Niffle.
I didn't even notice that there were 2 Doumas.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that this Douma in this corner. So they were really going for building destruction, but this big Douma over here doesn't have upheaval too. That's why my healing tower never got broken.
Of course.
Which is
Away
kind
we go.
of okay. Like, why? What's the point then?
Of course. Sounds weird. I'll do it. We're off. Over here?
All right, just 2 turns.
Ah! Here I go.
Me too.
In fact, neither one of those Douma had upheaval too. Now that I think about it, because armor school is
Consider
still
it
here.
done.
Yeah.
This should be fun.
So I don't know what their
Something
plan
afoot.
was.
Why not?
With utter certainty.
And they had a dual hindrance, but no dual hero. All right, and by Douma.
Take this!
All right, pretty simple. Yeah, nobody had refines or anything like that. I mean, it's probably like an old team that never got updated or something like that, but it's really weird. All right, let's take a look at the defense. So we got 3 of them to go through. Luckily for us, first one is a success. The second one is 1 for defeating, and the third one is failure, which came in pretty recently. So you saw the team for a second, but let me go over it better. So that's my dual hindrance tower right here that got taken out by the catapult. We have a Tracer, same Tracer as always, running Fury. Tiki, since it's our season, so it gives me a free far save unit. Veronica over here for the order support. The legendary chicken, just to be extra bulky and annoying. Saros. Douma. Deathblow and Wings of Mercy. And we finally decided to put Lycitia to use. I needed some kind of dual hero to be able to use for this season, so yeah, she hadn't been blessed, so I decided to just put her up on the defense team. We did went with the traditional build for this one, with the blocking here to make all this inaccessible, and we decided to put that both pots on this side to make you have to come up here to get them. Okay, so they have a Plumeria, just Plumeria. A +3, +15 Grima, Obstruct, Steady Posture 2. Thor +1, Bracing Blow, no assess. +1, +5, Fafnir, Smite and Steady Blow 1. Dragon +1, +3, Deflect Melee, no assist. And finally, Elamine, Phantom Res, Miracle. However, like, this Elamine can shut down this Douma by just being right here. Prevents them taking damage and their Bolt Tower getting destroyed. She's doing nothing over here, like literally nothing. Like this, she could also have been here and stops Veronica's orders, but yeah, like, why is this element like just over there for no reason whatsoever? So there goes their Bolt Tower, and then they take damage. They have a healing tower, but still. Like here, turn 3, they could have gone with the Bolt Tower, hit all my units. I mean, I do have a healing tower right there, so I would have recovered everything since they're baiting. But yeah, like Cynthia goes in, she's currently being debuffed, that's why she's doesn't have the speed to take on Grima. But because of Colorless Feud, she
I am the fell dragon Grima.
Grima doesn't get any damage reduction from Elamine. Here, the only one that can take out Tiki is Thor. And I'm not sure why they did this, because they're attacking into Faye, which just kills their Grima. And they hadn't lost a unit yet, so... Here they try to get the Thor out of the way, but I mean, Trasir's still right there. Doesn't even need the second hit. Then Saros easily dispatches Regan.
Not good enough.
Which leaves Veronica to take out Fafnir. So yeah, a unit with like
I'll celebrate.
less than 20 defense is taking down a red unit who excels at attack. And then Wings of Mercy to finish off Plumeria just for
I knew it.
roving the soul right there. And yeah, that was enough. Then this one for defeated. Take your bet on who it is. But we do have another Fafnir. This time it's an unmerged one with Story Blow and Drawback. Regan, reposition Double Swiss Sparrow. We have this monster, especially with all those bonus stats he has this week. Which I'm surprised I did not run into him last week. I was, because I had nothing that could like tank this thing on a defense team. But yeah, he has reposition and mirror strike. +5, +15 summoner supported. Hector, Aether, pivot, far save, deflect missile. Elamine, distant guard, and Plumeria, Mumbo, aerobatics. Oh, they do have a panic manner, which they protected by having Elamine where she's supposed to be. So Veronica just jumps in after Hector. Not quite able to take her out. Legendary Chicken jumps in.
Prepare to die!
Survives thanks to Miracle. And yeah, now everybody's on top of them.
You can do this!
But yeah, like I said, Roy's is a beast.
Ha!
And yeah, retreat because you have to. They do have far save, so technically he was covered, but colorless feuds means that again, Elamine cannot provide the damage reduction. And yeah, Saros is just not gonna be able to do anything.
We'll protect you!
Even through her
always.
damage reduction, she still takes a shed load of damage. Legendary Chicken doesn't fare any better. I mean, both times it was color advantage as well, so here we just barely die, just barely had a little more defense, would have survived the hit and take him out in return.
We'll protect you always.
But yeah, this time they are not risking their Roy against Trasier. Here, of course, Plumeria, no debuffs, and she is fully buffed. And she has element damage reduction, so... able to take out Trasier. And all that's left is Douma. And yeah, cat mobility is really key right here for them to be able to get the pods. Right there, I'm not sure why they decided to go with
You can do this.
Fafnir when they easily had Regan right there. And then the one that just came in, luckily it still came in under Liveless control for me. And we have Regan, Blaze Session, Reposition. Thor, +5/+2, Chill Defense, Gale Force, Reposition. Ashera, +1, Chill Attack, Smite. Nephil, Fury, Disengar, Reposition Glimmer. +10, +9, Summoner Supporter, Fallen Edelgar, Pivot, Iceberg, Distant Defense 4, Far Save, Mystic Boost. So yeah, she's both a frontliner and a Far Save unit. And a +10 Raison with Miracle, Fury, Wings of Mercy, Disengar, and War Beast. So yeah, just let Edelgar tank, that's basically the plan. Lycidia is able to activate her Brave Weapon, but...
Perish!
yeah, they got Aragorn's own healing plus Raison's healing.
Crumble to ash!
Of course, even if they're taking us out, they have Miracle. Veronica, unfortunately, is not solo, so she should be taken out with this. Yeah, she got a nice... yeah, basically Total Iceberg that always hits. And again, Thor is an excellent counter to Tiki. Start making some kind of way forward. Luckily, we still have our Miracle active. And I don't think we get any damage reduction on this one, just because that Edelgar.
I am absolute.
We do get damage reduction, okay. I guess Phantom Rest right there. And unfortunately for me, Douma just wins Mercy into nothing. And I say unfortunately because he's supposed to be the one that stays up there being annoying. And yeah, if he had been chasing like Edelgar or at least Raisin, it would have been a lot more useful for me. Because he would have gone up instead of just gone down.
This is it for you.
And Dragon is able to get this with just 3 points. Not sure why they needed to move Niffle right there. And Thor could have done it just as fine. Alright. So it's already day 2, of course. We did get a new trailer for the summer banner. And pretty much the silhouettes were a dead giveaway. Oh, Winter Burnie is finally here. Which, unfortunately, she came in like 6th place on the what is it called? The cup. Our free unit, we'll talk about her in a second. But first, the banner itself is again 3 houses, and this is 3 houses slash Radiant Dawn, Path of Radiance, I guess. I don't know. I forgot if Sanaki is from Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. I mean, she's in both games. I'm just talking about like this specific version, if she is Path of Radiance Sanaki or Radiant Dawn Sanaki. Irregardless of that, 3 houses banner. All units, the gimmick for this banner is that they all have brave weapons, or rather conditional brave weapons. So I guess we could take a look at the video just to watch their weapons. Alright, so first unit we have Dimitri.
It's not often I can forget about fighting and spend a day relaxing.
So Dimitri is a cavalry axe unit. And all of these units have their legendary B skills, which... Okay, so let's talk about regular units with legendary skills. Before, it was really annoying because like that's what made them legendary units. Now, they do... When they get their fan, they'll have their... the 2 version of it, like Radiant Dawn 2, Ice Shield 2. And those don't go to regular units. However, it's like, I don't know, it kind of just dilutes the specialness of like legendary heroes. I know they've been doing it for a long time. I mean, we have all of the all of the Ikes that have Radiant Aether, Ascended Fjorm, which that's a separate thing. It's an Ascended hero, but she also has Ice Shell. Marv, which was weird because instead of Legendary Marv, Legendary Marv just took Brave Marv's skills for himself and then upgraded his own skills, which to this day, at the very least, that's exclusive to him. But let's get back to the actual banner. Speed Defense Menace is finally in the game. That completes all the Menace, I believe. I know we have Attacks Def and Attack Rest because those were the first ones we got with the Morgans. Def Rest Menace, I know because Legendary Chicken has it. Speed Def Menace is here, and I believe Attack Speed Menace is on the not Dagger, her sister. In Speed Rest Menace, we just got it in the last banner, I'm pretty sure. So that should be all the Menace skills. But yeah, so again, his weapon has Canto remaining +1, Cellular Special Trigger cooldown -1, and at start of combat, if his HP is above 25%, he gets all self +5, and if he has bonus, and if he has a bonus item on him, or his speed is 10 times, his speed is 10 greater than the enemy, so he needs to have like 40 against a 30 speed unit, he gets a brave effect. I expect him to be fairly fast, 42, 43 speed, especially because that would put him around 47, 48 with his with the +5 that he gets and the 10 that he could possibly get from his weapon, so make it very consistent. Atrocity, of course, activates after combat, which yeah, so all around very strong unit. Being a cavalry unit, of course, he does have reduced BST, so I expect lowerish defense and res somewhere in the 20s, because he will have high attack and high speed.
You cannot win.
All right, next up is Mikaya.
Thank you for inviting me to the beach. I can't wait to enjoy the sea and sunshine.
Okay, so Mikaya, again, same thing as them, also grabbing the skills of legendary Mikaya, Maiden Solace and Prescience. She doesn't come with any new skills, but she does have, of course, her weapon, which is, as a Mikaya, effective against armor and cavalry, is the Mikaya. All Mikayas, every single Mikaya, has effective against armor and cavalry. Also a slaying effect, so putting Mumbo at 1 cooldown. And is, if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack rest +6 to unit during combat. And the following effect will occur based on the value of rest minus false rest. If she has 5 more rest than the opponent and 14 less rest, she will make a guaranteed follow-up attack. And if she has 50 more rest, she'll have a brave effect. Notice that these two are exclusive. She cannot have both at the same time. She's not Duo Mikaya. She's not Lycitia. Lycitia is, if she has she meets the first condition, she gets the brave effect, and if she gets the second condition, then she gets the follow-up attack. Not so Mikaya. She gets one or the other. If she has between 5 and 14, she'll get the guaranteed follow-up attack, and if she has more than 14, she'll get the brave effect. It's a very interesting way. As long as she has more than 5, she technically will always hit twice. It just depends on where it is. She is, of course, in another cavalry unit.
And sunshine.
And again, a colorless, which means now we have more colorless Mikayas than any other. I mean, we already did, because we have original Mikaya being blue, Hoshiran Festival being red, Brave Mikaya being green, and then after that is Bright Mikaya being colorless, Legendary Mikaya being colorless, and Summer Mikaya being colorless. So Mikaya is a colorless mage for all intents and purposes. I do like the animation, like the little bubbles.
Summer, at last!
It doesn't work so much as a special tribute. Like as a regular attack, it looks cool, but once as a special attack doesn't look good. Next we have Claude.
Heroes around here getting a little rowdy. I'll let them know we're aiming for a more laid-back vibe.
So Claude, blue dagger flying. So basically, he just knocked off Petra of her Pegasus and took it over for himself. Although he rides a Wyvern, so Basically, just stole Petra's thing. 4-star D mode, or rather 4-star special. So even though he's a 4-star special, of course, like I said, everybody has their legendary skills. So he also has Fallen Star, which should make him a really good unit for people to build. As a range unit, he'll just have Canto Remainder, not +1, because that's exclusive to melee units. And his weapon is Isolate Special Cooldown -1. So all three so far have had Slain effect. If you initiate combat is put into space of an ally, grants attack speed +6 to unit during combat. And also if you initiate combat and total bonuses on unit plus total penalties on foes is greater or equal to 12, unit attack twice. So he kind of takes that from his base form, like base Claude, school Claude has that effect on penalties and bonuses, differential to get extra effects. Now the attack speed +6, he always gets it as long as he's within 2 spaces, but in order for him to get his Brave effect, he needs to have more than 12 differential between bonuses and penalties, which shouldn't be too difficult. Basically, just give him like attack speed tactics, or I guess you could replace his speed defense rain for like attack speed menace, and that will automatically give you 12. Sorry. So that will automatically give him 12, so he can just count on his own buffs. Doesn't have to worry so much about the enemy debuffs. Fallen Star is Fallen Star. We know what it is. It's extremely powerful. Counter Remainer. Again, Counter Remainer is not bad. I mean, it's literally using the trade skill for free. But yeah, the only thing is Blue Dagger flying. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Offensively speaking, he'll probably be again like Claude, high attack, high speed. Because he's a dagger, I expect him to have less defense than legendary Claude. Probably a little more rest than actual legendary Claude and Brave Claude. Just being a dagger unit.
Ride the wave!
And finally, our harmonic hero.
I'm not fond of the water. Don't worry. Come on, I'll show you.
So we have duo Edelgar and Altina. Which, can we talk about Altina? She has never like officially appeared in a game like as a playable unit, and technically, and now she's been on 2 separate duo, or technically harmonic heroes. Both of them are harmonic because with her descended. But yeah, so 3 houses, Radiant Emblem, Radiant Dawn, which Mikaya is actually from Radiant Dawn. I was thinking of Sanaki earlier when I said like she's from both games, but no, Mikaya is strictly from Radiant Dawn. So this is a 3 houses Radiant Dawn banner. But yeah, so Edelgar, actually, I do love the art on this one. I especially like Altina's face right here. I like the smile. It looks really nice. One thing I do like about this banner is that we finally have the 3 lords wielding something other than their weapons. Their classes are still pretty similar. Dimitri is the only one that switches between infantry and cavalry now. He has 2 infantry and 2 cavalry units. Claude, of course, has a cavalry and 3 flyers now. Edelgar, 1 infantry, 3 armors, because this is an armor, sword armor unit.
I wish you luck.
And just like the other ones, she also has a conditional brave weapon, but in slaying effect. So all 4 units in this banner have a slaying effect, which this is pretty rare. We usually never see that, like all the units have a slaying effect on their weapon. And slaying on armor units is amazing always. But yeah, at start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, which is something we saw sharing with other units on this banner, grants attack +6 to unit and inflicts attack -6 to unit. This is very typical of Edelgar. I guess I forgot to mention the Hegemon, but yeah. Hegemon also has attack speed +6. Brave Edelgar has the attack speed +6. And Legendary Edelgar also has attack speed +6. So yeah, we actually have 4 armor Edelgars. During combat, reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 40%. So she takes this from Fallen Edelgar. And also, if there is X or more foes within 3 columns or 3 rows center a unit attacks twice. X is when there are X equals 1. So technically she only needs to have 1 unit within the 3 columns, 3 spaces for her to get her brave effect. And on top of that, she gets other effects. So when there are 2 foes or less on the enemy team, X equals 1 when there are 2 foes on the enemy team. So actually no, this is a little weird. So X equals 1 when they are less than or equal to 2 foes on the enemy team. So in a match that just started, you'll never have this, because in arena is 4v4, in summoner duels is 5v5, and in Aether raids is 5v7. So that first effect, you're never gonna have it, because it's when there are 2 or 4 on the enemy team, you need to have 1 within 3 columns and 3 rows. So you'll never have that at the beginning of turn. X equals 2 when there are 3 or 5 foes. So this one applies to arena and summoner duels. And X equals 3 when there are 6 or more foes. That one applies to Aether raids. And the second one applies to Aether raids defense. So if you have Edelgar on defense, you can proc that, because the enemy could have 5 teams. I guess it could have 6 if they bring their 6 unit. But for the most part, the first one, you're just not gonna get it until late, until after this being combat. On the second one, is strictly for arena and summoner duels, and the third one is the one that you'll most likely have for Aether raids. So there's a lot of conditions just to get her brave effect. A little too restrictive if you ask me. 3 columns and 3 rows. Well, 3 columns is not difficult, because again, the columns is the entire line from the top to the bottom. And the rows is a little more difficult, just because they have to be on your size. And they have to be centered on her on 3 rows, basically 1 to the left, 1 to the right. So I do think this is very restrictive, especially in Aether raids. But yeah, she does come with, again, Raging Storm, which is her legendary effect. Attack defense ideal, similar to Brave Edelgar. Fallen Edelgar. And she comes with a brand new armor skill, Assault Troop 3, which is kind of a weird skill. At start of turn, if unit's HP is 100%, or any foe is within 3 columns or 3 rows, center of the unit, so very much made for her. Grants charge to unit for 1 turn. And charges, unit can move up to 3 spaces in any cardinal direction. Cannot move through foes, terrain that block movements, or effects skills like obstruct. Granted movement treated as warp movement. So basically, this is treated as a Wings of Mercy, escape route, guidance, orders, whatever you want to call those skills, like a teleportation move. But it only lets you move literally just straight up, straight down, straight left, straight right. You cannot move in any diagonal directions with it. You can still move it if you have, like, I guess you could run this and armor boots, because both of them need you to be at 100% HP. So with armor boots, you'll be able to move 2 spaces diagonally and 3 spaces horizontally, vertically. We actually get to see Aragorn stats right here. So let's take a look at her stats. Alright, so 61 attack, 17 speed, 43 defense, 39 res. That is Aragorn. I mean, it's Aragorn. Aragorn, all armor Aragorns. High attack, high defense, high res, low speed. It's the build. Although I think this one might be... Fallen Aragorn, I think, has 14 speed, so Fallen Aragorn, I think, might be slower than her, or they might have the same speed. I'll have to check, but yeah, it's basically an Aragorn build. But here we get to see it.
I'll face it.
So as you can see, she can only move in cardinal directions. Right here, she does have 104% HP, so the first trigger is met. This unit is actually not within 3 spaces, is 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second condition is not actually met right here.
Head on.
So yeah, we see that she can move like that. And then her harmonic skill is grants attack +6 and bonus doubler. So she can give herself bonus doubler, of course.
Queens of the seas. Do not doubt it.
I also like that Altina is actually
Let's
still
swim.
dual wielding over here. So you see that there's only 3 units in the map, and there is 1 unit with 3 columns,
I
3
do
spaces.
not play
The one that
games.
is attacking her. So that's why she got her brave effect. And of course, here is Alencia. The actual unit in this banner that I'm most excited about is Alencia. So let's take a look at the Tempest route. So Alencia comes with a white cap bow, which is effective against flying foes. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants attack speed +6 during combat. And also if unit initiates combat and unit speed is greater or equals to full speed +10, unit attack twice. So very similar to Dimitri's condition for brave effect. This is an inheritable bow though, so kind of an upgraded, well, not upgraded, but another option for a brave bow. Brave bow kind of like not good, because we have a ninja Yumi. And this is just another kind of brave bow effect. She comes with attack speed 1-3 and attack speed length. And the seals that she's bringing along are Attack Defense Catch and Infantry Hexblade. Attack Defense Catch, I don't know if it will be that good. Attack Defense Catch 4, the Catch 4 skills are really good. The 3 are not so much. But Infantry Hexblade I'm interested in seeing because people talk up that skill enough, but running it as a C skill is kind of not good. Similar to how like Blaze Session was not a skill anybody uses, but Blaze Session Seal is something that everybody uses. So we'll see how it turns out. We'll also get to see her stats, although it's Elencia, spec high attack, high speed, low defense, slightly better rest and defense. Blue Flyer though is really good because we don't actually have any free-to-play blue archer flying. In fact, I'm pretty sure we don't have that many in the game to begin with. Where is it? Compile no. Hero Grail, so yeah. We definitely don't even have a... We do have a blue archer with George or Jorge, but that's our only blue archer that we have. So she is a pretty unique unit. Blue archers. I don't even think I have one as a flying. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even have a single one. The only one I can think of is Summer Lynn. So it is a pretty rare. It is a pretty rare class. For us to be getting for free. So yeah, pretty excited about getting Elencia. The only other thing, I do have a couple of summons I can do now. So let's do those summons because this video is getting extremely long. We'll say this one because I might go for Bernie just because she did not win, since we're getting Yuri as our free unit, which I didn't mention. Dimitri is technically the best for inheritance with Death Blow 4 and LOL attack defense. Claude, not so much. LOL speed defense is good, but not as great. Edgar, of course, does have Dull Close, which is not as rare because now we do have it in the pool, but does attack defense solo is still pretty rare. I still will go for Edgar though. I have like 3 Dimitris that I still haven't done anything with, so. And we get Basilio. We'll go red. We'll go red. Who knows? Maybe we'll get another Sothis. And then we'll merge our Sothis and have a +10 Sothis and a +5 Sothis. But no, we got Tanith. And I do finally have those tickets. So let's redeem over here. We'll go. I'm just gonna go green without green colorless blue. Green colorless blue. And we're only gonna free someone and tickets, and that's it. I mean, if I get a free Florina, I'm not gonna complain, but like I said, if I get a free Florina, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, Ascended Floret. I guess don't be minus attack, minus speed. She is minus speed. And usually when I get these free units, they tend to be plus HP. But yeah, so that's great. We got Florina. Can we get Director Letizia? No, but we get Fallen Morgan. Fallen Female Morgan, which is really good because I can murder. I do use Female Morgan on my defense team a lot. This is a plus defense. I believe my other one is also plus defense, or maybe plus res. So yeah, I guess. I mean, it really doesn't matter what else I got. I already got 2 free 5 stars. That's excellent. We get reposition, or rather smite, which we don't actually use too much smite. I mean, I know a lot of people love to use smite on Aether raids. I don't We'll still go colorless just because. What I said. I forgot what the name. Kent. Being a 3-star D mode, so he'll show up eventually. And our last ticket. Can we get a green just so go for it? Yes. We'll just go for the green. And it's at least a 4-star. Lex. Alright, not bad. Great, actually. We got a free Florina and a free female Fallen Morgan. Yeah, the Burning Banner is the only one that we will leave for now. But yeah, so that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.